Man United are stepping up their search for a new manager. Obviously, Ralph Rangnick's currently in charge, and they're going to consider candidates from across Europe. Mauricio Pochettino from PSG and Eric Ten Hag from Ajax are names in the frame. There's also some outsiders, actually. Spanish duo Luis Enrique and Julian Lopetegui are also potential candidates. And according to The Athletic, it looks like that might be the four-man shortlist at the moment. That shortlist does keep changing. We saw after Solskjaer got sacked that Brendan Rodgers was in that shortlist, but obviously Leicester have dropped off quite a bit. So it just maybe illustrates how short-term in nature United are. But Ranick's doing an okay job at the moment, and he's obviously going to move upstairs for his 2-year consultancy. Um, I think that United want to get someone who's got experience working at a major European club. Obviously, Pochettino at PSG, and obviously managed Tottenham, and Ten Hag is working wonders there. Luis Enrique has won the Champions League. He's obviously managed Spain and Barca. Can't really get much bigger than that. And Lopetegui's a bit of an outside choice. He managed Real Madrid, Spain, Porto. He's got Sevilla. They're all currently in managerial posts, and United job will be obviously more appealing if United can finish in the top four and secure Champions League for next season. I think that's what Ranick's focusing on, and that might drive some of United's business in January to maybe buy a midfielder and also to make sure that they're not short. Because I think that with COVID and with cancellations, it's important to have a pretty big squad, and then maybe in the summer you can start to sell players. But yeah, me personally, I really don't want Pochettino. I don't rate him at all. Um, I think that Ten Hag, and it's a big if with United, if they give Ten Hag time, money, and power to implement what he wants, then he'll be amazing. But I don't think Ten Hag wants to come to United, because if I was a manager who didn't support United, United are a dysfunctional football club, and I wouldn't come. I think that City would take Ten Hag, and if you don't support United or City and you're not English or whatever, you don't support the clubs, why do you care? You don't, you would go to City, and it pains me to say that. It pains me very much. But if you want to be rational, if United fans want to be realistic, you'd go to City. They've got more money, they've got better players, they've got a director of football, they've got a better structure, they've got more strength in depth. If you do need to buy a top player, they'll go and buy it for you. United are not working on in those parameters. United are working on a level below, expecting results that City are getting. And I think United have got to be very careful now. Someone will take the job who's obviously very, very competent, but regardless of who takes the job, the midfield needs sorting out. You've got a few players up front, Cavani, Ronaldo, who are old, will need replacing, or you'll need to rejig something. You've got potentially about 10 to 12 players in the squad that don't play, that need to be shifted out. And you've also got youth players that need to be given a chance. So I think United's ambition under the Glazers is top four, and I think Ranić hopefully will be able to get that. But to take United onto the next level requires probably about £400 million of investment, probably about 12 players to be sold, probably about four world class players to be bought for 80, 60, 80, 90 million pounds, and that's assuming those players will come to you. So let's see what happens. My first choice, Eric Ten Hag. I take him. I think he'd change the style of play. And actually, I wouldn't be adverse to Ranić keeping the job, really. I'm quite impressed with him. I think he's really calm. And United are slowly, slowly coming into some sort of improvement. And I think even players like McTominay have improved a little bit under him. So, and he doesn't actually suffer fools. Players that aren't playing well aren't in the team. And long term, I think that that's the right strategy. Solskjaer played some players for weeks and weeks that should have been dropped, but obviously you need the strength in depth. But yeah, Lopetegui would be an interesting one. I like Luis Enrique actually. I just don't want Pochettino. I I think he did a good job on a budget, and he can get you into top four, but I don't know. I don't really rate him. I can't put my finger on what it is. I think he's overrated. He's never won anything. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just a bit like, blah, whatever. So let's see what happens. Who do you think should be the next United manager? Would you keep Ranić? Do you think someone else? I actually wouldn't mind Graham Potter. Bit of an outside choice. If Ten Hag wasn't available and you gave it to Potter and you gave him the time, I've watched Brighton play a number of times and I'm pretty impressed with them. And if you could bring Basuma and Lamptey with him, I'd take that all day long. So, what do you think? Please comment below. Thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Appreciate your support. Peace.